We all know very well that very few of us are always patient. We get angry easily. We retaliate with harsh words, and sometimes even with violence or revenge. So anger is very much in each one of us. And that is why we must also understand why we are getting angry so easily. Not all anger is wrong. In Ephesians 4:26, St. Paul says, "Be angry, but do not sin." Do not let the sun go down on your anger, and leave no room for the devil. So, clearly, therefore, being angry itself is not a sin. Even Jesus was angry with the merchants in the temple, angry with the scribes and Pharisees for being so indifferent, obstinate towards the gospel. But it is the anger that we keep in our heart, the smoldering anger that leads to resentment and even violence. And so it's important for us to ask ourselves, why are we getting angry? Is our anger a holy anger? Is it for the good of the person that we are getting angry? So the person perhaps will realize the gravity of the situation? Is that the best way to deal with a person who has done something wrong? Or we get angry because we are anxious, especially parents. When we see our children suffering, we get angry with them. Is it more out of love for them or out of fear for yourself? Because when your children are hurt, you are doubly hurt. So that's why it's very important for us to understand that before we get angry, we need to sow the seed of anger. So Jesus says, avoid sowing the seed of anger, because it will lead to killing, and ultimately, he said, to hell. What is hell? Hell, of course, we speak about the life after death. If you're an angry person, unforgiving person, you're full of vindictiveness, if you die with a very angry and resentful heart, that for me is the worst kind of death. You must always prepare those who are dying to learn to forgive, to let go. If not, they will bring this to eternity. Even if they don't go to hell, certainly they're going to prolong their time in purgatory. That is why we always say those who are dying should go for the sacrament of reconciliation to be healed, not just of their unforgiveness or of their sins, but most of all in their heart. If you want to forgive, you want to retain that anger, every day you retain the anger, every day you are in hell. And if you're going to build up your anger, your resentment, then the fire gets even hotter. Is that what you want? Why do you want to prolong your agony in this life and then bring it to eternity? Life is short. Jesus says, let go, let go. When we are full of anger and resentment in our hearts, we are not hurting our enemies. We are hurting ourselves most. Most is ourselves that are hurt.